going to the dentist. See you, dentist.
That's
In I'm walking, going to the dentist. Hi.
Morning.
Good afternoon.
After 4 years.
Yeah, after 4 years.
Why?
It's your dentist.
Why though?
Are you scared? It's just for cleaning.
I know, but like,
Or sometimes you are really concerned about heart problem. Or ano. What is important is the relationship of these two. So this is a normal tooth. A tooth is divided into 3 layers. First layer, we call it the enamel or the crown. Second layer, we call it dentin. Dentin are composed of tubules. So it contains tiny tubes or tiny holes, so like this. And for each hole, there's a nerve ending. So it's 20,000 tubules per square millimeter. Ganyan yung kadami. This is what looks like in the microscope. That's why if it is exposed, like you have a gum recession, a cracked tooth, or a decay, so when tubules become exposed, water goes inside there. Hot, cold, sweet goes inside there. That's when it becomes sensitive. Or sometimes there's already pain. Now, this is the most important part of our tooth. We call it pulp. The pulp contains the nerves and the blood vessels. So our tooth is not a solid tooth. There's a blood vessels inside. So if there's a blood vessels always connects to the circulation going to the heart. If you will see here, everything goes to the heart. See, our feet, our arm, our mouth is all connected. That's why may mga nababalta ka dyan, diabetic.
Diabetes yan.
Hindi naghihil yung sugat sa paa. Ang ginawa ng doktor, pinutulan ng paa para huwag kumalat yung bacteria. Same thing as our tooth. If you have a rotten teeth, take it out. Otherwise, bacteria will travel and eventually will go to your heart. Now, this the gums, and under that, our tooth is surrounded with bone. That's why it's strong and firm. So that's the normal tooth. Now, what causes those bleeding gums? What causes those cavities? Everything starts with plaques. Yan. So what is a plaque? Plaques are harmful bacteria that sticks to our teeth. And they're also colorless. So we're not aware that's in there. So how can we have plaques? I am brushing my teeth, I am flossing my teeth. But the question is, am I doing it correctly? Because sometimes we brush like this. We're in a hurry, we go to the other side, and we go like that.
It's faster.
Faster.
10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds. You see, what happened is, see the last tooth is not being clean. The top was not being clean. Kaya unang nasisira ang dulo. That's why the first to rot is the molars. So when you brush, you really have to brush it really good. Because nobody will take care of your teeth except you. So brush it really good. Now, if your teeth is already clean, go to the other side. It's already clean, go to the other side. That's how you brush your teeth. Don't just brush like that.
Bell.
Slowly, slowly. Take time. Now, after you brush everything, go on top. But never at the same time. See, it's not being clean, the top one. Now, after that, you have to use dental floss. Now, flossing is very important. Why? Because brush don't go there. So you have to floss your teeth like this. Always start with the last one. Yeah, like that. Now, don't go in between because it's gonna hurt your gums. Towards the tooth. Towards the tooth. Do that every night before going to bed. Now, why? Why we have to remove the plaques?
So it won't accumulate.
Yeah. Because these plaques,
Thickens.
they're actually very soft, easy to remove. But if not removed daily, it hardens into tartar. This is what happened now. See, plaques will harden into tartar. Now, if it is already hard, what will happen? It will go underneath the gums. Then your dad is right. It will accumulate there and it will become big, 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 big. And how can you brush it? It's already there. It's impossible. That's why when you brush your teeth now, your gums now is irritated. That's the time your gum starts to bleed. Nagdudugo na. Now you have a gum problem, we call it gingivitis. So before it hardens, floss it. Floss it.
Floss. You have floss,
Yeah,
right?
those floss it. Now, sometimes, even though you brush, a little bit goes inside there. A little bit, and accumulate and become bigger. That's why you have to go to the dentist at least twice a year, every 6 months. That's the recommended one. Now, why? Because once the bacteria already plaques already go there, it can cause gingivitis. Gingivitis is inflammation of the gums that caused by irritation from plaque block. There's tenderness and there's some bleeding when you brush your teeth. That is an indication that you have a gum problem called gingivitis. Do not ignore that. Warning. Christian, pakibuksan ng aircon please. Because if you leave it untreated, gingivitis can lead to another problem. We call it periodontitis, and eventually you can lose your teeth. Periodontitis happens when the bacteria below the gums, the lineage below the gums, those plaques buildup will cause an infection that will result in bone loss. So the bone that surrounds the tooth will also decay. Not only the tooth, but also the bone. Here, even though you don't brush it, when you spit, there's blood coming out. It's actually a pus-filled gums. There's a pus because the bone that surrounds the tooth is decaying. Like this one. See? I'll show you. So, first, healthy gums, gingivitis, there's no bone involvement. Now, bacteria go underneath, the bone starts to rotten too. See, ayan na. Tapos ayan na. Oh. And this is bad. Don't happen overnight. It is stage. It takes time. Now, why is it bad? Because we all know our gums contains lots of blood vessels. Our tooth contains lots of blood vessels. So if the bacteria is already there, bacteria will go to the circulation and eventually will go to your heart. Then it can cause cardiovascular diseases. Now, if you have diabetes, even if you take metformin or insulin, it will not heal properly because there's bacteria in the circulation. So if you have diabetes, you really have to have oral hygiene. Brush really good because bacteria goes inside there. So what is the association between oral health and your heart? One theory says that harmful oral bacteria can enter the bloodstream and attach to the vessels of the heart. Another theory, it can stimulate inflammation of blood vessels that may lead to blood clots and heart attacks. See, that's why you really have to really take care of your oral hygiene. Now, it might go to the fetus and can cause miscarriage. It might trigger stroke. Bacteria might go to your brain and can cause stroke. Yan, kasi konektado lahat yan. Respiratory diseases or lung problem because sometimes you have a clogged nose, you breathe through a mouth, bacteria go directly to the lungs. Diabetes. Now, if you want to learn more, you can log in here. JCDA.ca journal, Canadian Dental Association.ca, this is the clinical review. It can cause cardiovascular diseases, effects on diabetes mellitus, effects on pregnancy, preeclampsia, respiratory diseases, and these are all the references. I'm just telling the highlights. Bala na kayo mag-research, just research. If you really want to learn more, you can read it. Now, the good thing with gingivitis can be reversed with proper home care and going to the dentist regularly. So, pag may gingivitis ka at naagapan naman agad, your gums will become healthy again. That's a good news. But the second problem, which is tooth decay, this is irreversible. Once nabulok ng ngipin mo, bulok na yan. See, buo pa.
What is irreversible about?
Reverse,
Go back.
it can go back.
See,
Yes.
you know.
See, that's good. See, this is good. See, beautiful teeth, but see underneath the gums already rotten. Just like this tooth here. I have a real tooth here. Look, I have a tooth right. Nakita namin, there's no decay. It's beautiful teeth. See, beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful, no problem, but see under it's already rotten. Oh, it's here. Then suddenly you bite something hard, it will just crack here. That's the time you notice, oh, I have a cavity, it just happened yesterday. Actually, it's already been there a long time. Just a matter of time and it will crack. So flossing is really very important because if this tooth is rotten, side by side, the tooth will be rotten too. Nabubulok na. Now, how will you know that your teeth is already starting to decay? So when you brush, look at the mirror. See, brush near the gums. That's what will happen. Don't just brush in between. Brush near the gums. Now, how will you know that you have a tooth decay? If you see something like that in the molars, bagang, meaning the tooth is already starting to decay.
Inside block or outside?
This black line, this is only small outside, but inside it's already big. A very good example is the apple. Beautiful apple or bayabas. There is a small dot outside, but inside is rotten. The same thing as our tooth. So everything starts with a dot. Become bigger and bigger, and suddenly, if the nerves are already affected, it's up. Swelling. So when you brush, not so hard, because it will also cause toothbrush abrasion. Then your teeth become sensitive. So dahan-dahan lang. Now, I recommend buying a electric brush. This is a very good investment. Because this one, there's the settings, yeah. Okay.
I have it, I don't
See this one. Just press it. Just put it there. Hindi mo na kailangan maganyan-ganyan pa. Yan. Panluminance yung lap sa gums. Yan. Do like that. 2 minutes. Now, if you do hard, see, meaning it's you're really doing it hard. So, dyan, dahan lang. Now, when I say open there. See?
Para kasi nagba-vibrate lang, kaya hindi ko ginagamit
No.
yung akin.
So, yan.
Oh,
Ano, ito yun. See, yan lang.
Don't you have to like buy heads?
Yeah, sa Costco, you just change it.
Like how many times?
I change it every 8 months, 6 months, sometimes. Sometimes 1 year. That depends.
may
Yeah.
ganyan pa ako, hindi ko ginagamit.
Gamitin
Kasi
mo.
parang nagba-vibrate lang na ano ko. parang-
Napakaganda gamitin mo. So, umpisa hindi mo mapapansin, pero pagka ganyan
Malinis
mo
na
na
pala.
siya, it's really good. Especially sa mga
Ang
hard.
feeling ko kasi parang nagba-vibrate lang, parang hindi niya nililinis.
Anong klase? Oral-B rin.
Oral B ko.
Ayun, ganun lang yung pakiramdam mo. Pero malakas yun. Malakas pa sa manual natin. Now, I'll show you a case. Near the gums. Yan. See, ang liit lang. Ang laki na pala sa loob. Pero ang liit lang. Ito para lang sira. Pero sa x-ray pala, sila na sa in-between. Oh. Tapos ayan na. Nagkaroon na siyang abscess. Lumabas na sa pisngi. Now, if you can save a tooth, save it. Oh, don't take it out. But once you remove a tooth, always put a denture. Because what happened, if you lose a tooth, one tooth, this is what happened. So the other tooth will supra-erupt and the front tooth will separate.
Po, sa akin po, ito bang problema
Wala ka ng bagang.
Mm.
Dahil in the Philippines, we just remove everything.
Kaya po nagbubuka.
Nagbubuka
This
kayo,
pandemic,
wala
nagkaganito
sa
ato.
Oh, madali yan. Magagawa pa na paraan. Sasana kaya. Any question?
Question mo.
Okay.
So, ano pang reason po na po?
Can I like wipe it off?
Show me first.
Yeah.
No, so that we can see.
Can I like wipe it?
Show me first.
Wait, Mom.
Show me the purple one. I can see. I can see.
Wait, Whoa. I'm a vampire now.
Like the road.
Ay, sorry. Thank you. Matigat. Sorry. Fake na gold. It's okay. We're done. We're done. Hey, how's your teeth? How's your teeth? Let me see your teeth. How about your bell?
Huh?